Chris the king of nerds, pro wrestling he swerves, that's the moves he serves, living in the universe, ring the bell he's there, with that passionate flair, posters up every...
Hey, welcome back nerds. It's another What Am I Nerdy About? Here at Nerdstalgia, hanging out. We got Mario thrown up behind me. We got the new glass case. Beautiful glass case. I'll throw a picture of it up here, and you'll be able to see the title belts and how they all get to be together. Get to spread out some of the high-end stuff, the eye candy, so you can see it a little bit better. And yeah, we even moved a couple of those big title belts this week, man. Sold a Cena spinner this morning.
Ooh.
Yeah. B-Rad was in, got his smoking skull.
Oh,
so, yeah.
okay. That's nice.
Moved a couple of those, so.
Hey, I bet that feels good.
Yeah, and Nerdstalgia, we are a store in the Citadel Mall, Colorado Springs. We're downstairs from the food court, and we are, right now in February, we're closed on Mondays, but come March, we're actually going to close on Wednesdays, be open Mondays. So we're going to be changing that up a little bit, because I'm going to be here full time, no more day job. So I think this will be. We'll have this edited. I'll release it after I give my notice.
Oh yeah, truly, bro. Yeah, just give it a little.
I haven't. You know, my boss doesn't need to know because somebody told her she saw it on a podcast or something. So,
truly.
Yeah, but yeah, come check out our store. We have all kinds of nerdy stuff, man. You're into Mario? We got Mario stuff. We got video games. We got vinyl records and CDs. Man, CDs making that comeback again. Truly. Which, you know, hey.
With the CDs really are with the J. Cole fall off. He's traveling across, you know, in his Honda Civic, giving out, selling CDs for $1. Yeah, they might make a comeback.
Oh, we don't sell them for $1.
No, no, don't sell for $1, but you can catch it for $1.
Yeah.
But that, you know, it's part of that culture shift. Like that, it's going to gravitate back towards having that physical.
Yeah,
CD.
And I love that, man, being a physical media store. So, yeah, lots of new toys in. Got some new Transformers. Got lots of new Star Wars and He-Man.
Yes,
so, yeah, we got some good stuff in this week. K-pop, Demon Hunter, Funko Pop's back in stock. Blu-rays, we're almost out of stock. We got them on reorder though, but it's the Chinese New Year, so we got some delays on a few movies. But yeah, we are having a fun time over here. Carry what you're nerdy about. We buy, sell, trade, and we want to meet you. So come check us out 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and you can check us out 6 days a week. Not on Mondays in February, not on Wednesdays in March and after. So. Joe, it's time to talk nerdy with you, man.
Nerdy news.
So nerd news. We talked a little bit about a couple of things. Of course, we always talk some wrestling on here.
Always.
Royal Rumble winners. That was the big news of the week, I think, with wrestling.
Yeah. Royal Rumble winners.
Which one you want to start with?
We can start with Liv Morgan since they went first with the women's, man.
I was so happy about that.
She's great.
She's so good. She's such a heel.
She's
the way she does her best Royal Rumble winner ever. Like, dude, just heat for days. She's so good.
She oozes charisma. Yeah. When she walks through the curtain, you see it come alive. Like there's a switch that flips, and she just doesn't miss. Her and Dominic Mysterio are like the perfect on-screen pairing with each other. Yeah. It's way better than the like Dominic and Rhea dynamic.
And that was good.
It was great. Good. It was wonderful. Mm-hmm. But when they switched and shift gears and went with Liv, it's the right call because Liv just has that certain type of like showmanship.
Their heel heat, man, both of them.
She's good, man. She's the type of girl like that. She's cool. Like she's cool to like root for. At the same time, she's up to no good. You don't want to see her win. Yeah. But she's great. She's like to me like people like Chelsea Green comes to mind too. She's just good at everything. There's no flaw in her game. Yes. You know what I'm saying? And I think she deserves her flowers for sure.
Toni Storm, those are definitely three of the tops now.
Yeah, Toni Storm,
She might be getting her head shaved, man. That's a big match tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Well, it'll already be played by the time this is up, but AEW's got that Australia show, man.
You know, if anybody could pull off that, like in that, like work for a minute gimmick too, right now, it's Toni Storm. I'm thinking roll with it. Shave her head.
I think it'll be Wheeler Yuta.
Yeah, it's gonna be Wheeler Yuta because I feel like
he needs to shave that shit, man. That looks nasty.
Yeah, it don't even.
Yeah, shape it up, man. That beard, that hair, like you gotta
shape it up.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You can't just let the beard go wild. You gotta trim it. You know, you gotta give some.
Yeah.
You gotta give some direction to it.
Oh my goodness, yeah, absolutely, man. He's probably getting his head shaved tomorrow. To be honest with you, I don't think they would actually shave Toni Storm's head.
So the match is happening right now between Jade Cargill and Jordan Grace. So we don't know what the winner is there. Liv was out of ringside. I think she's going to face Stephanie Vacour, though. And I would not be surprised if it turned into a four-way match.
Yeah, because I don't no offense to Stephanie Vacour. She's great.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think there's enough character development in her game yet.
They gave her the title too quick.
Way too quickly. Yeah. And I think that was due to Naomi's circumstance.
It was, yeah.
You know, which I feel like Naomi had all the character development. Naomi was on
killing it.
Firing on. I mean, just the SummerSlam, right?
Yeah.
Where she's walking to the ring. Her dad is playing guitar like a bad ass. And it's just, you know... Yeah. It's great. You can see it in her face, and oh my gosh,
she'd gone next level, man.
Yeah.
She had hit that pinnacle, and then baby,
when Naomi comes back, that is gonna.
Light it up.
Light it up, please. But yeah, Stephanie Vacour, she's great, man. I just want to see some more of her character fleshed out.
I can see the Judgment Day coming to an end by WrestleMania though, and having a four-way match with three girls from Judgment Day and Stephanie Vacour.
Yo, that would be perfect. Actually, that's perfect.
I'm not mad at that if that happens. So that's a little bit of my fantasy booking there.
I don't think Judgment Day really needs to be a thing anymore. They kind of ran that into the ground. Yeah. They kind of come across as they're not a threat in the men's division whatsoever.
They teased that babyface turn by Finn, man. I thought we were going to get babyface Finn for a little bit. But I was there for it. But, you know, if he gets leveled up, dude, Finn's great no matter what.
I think that's what needs to happen back with Finn is he needs to go back to being a babyface because, that's where I feel like the real, Japan made him the great heel with the Bullet Club, but the money, I feel like, I don't know, it just seems like it's all there.
He's undersized, and it's hard to be an undersized heel.
Exactly. Yeah. And I just don't think he's being set up to succeed as a good undersized heel.
Yeah.
Because, they keep getting him clean on Raw.
Yeah.
Anyways, bro.
So we talked Liv. What about Roman Reigns?
Roman, man. Roman. Good old Roman.
What do you think about him winning?
It's funny, man. I don't know if he's, been kayfabing, because you've seen the reports where he's they've been begging for me to come back and not graciously stepped away and let somebody try to take over, but nobody stepped up. Well, Roman, they chose you from day one. Let's be real here. So, it kind of is hysterical that a man is criticizing the whole roster for not stepping up when it's clearly that you're the favorite son. So, I think he's doing a brilliant job. If that is a kayfabe thing he's doing a brilliant job of working the storyline to selling this match at WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. But if he's doing it off of some actual he's being for real, which it's pro wrestling. I don't think anything is really for real. Yeah. So he's doing a great job at it. I think he's a great Royal Rumble winner. Punk and Reigns is money.
So I wasn't excited about him winning the Royal Rumble until the next night.
Yeah, until Raw, right? Yeah. Then
Keller and I talked about that promo for almost 2 hours. Just that
for
promo.
Almost the whole show, y'all talking about that thing,
dude. So catch PW Torch podcast. Check them out on YouTube. Check them out PWTorch.com. Check out my top 5 column on there.
Yeah. It's dope stuff. And yeah, Roman is, I mean, like, you know, he's already money, man. Punk defending the title against that promo, them at Mania, night 2 main event. They're putting the World Heavyweight title on the equal ground with the Undisputed title at this point, I feel like. Because you don't have 2 of the biggest stars in the company battling over the secondary title. That's not how I look at it at all. They're battling for the story, but it's also, you know, the title is the World Heavyweight title. I mean, that is the pinnacle of wrestling, in my opinion. You know, any World Heavyweight title. It could be New Japan's, AEW's.
Yep.
It's what you want.
Yeah.
This is great.
So, yeah, I'm excited about that match at WrestleMania. I think there's a lot of groundwork before they get to WrestleMania. It'll be interesting to see where we go. Yeah, last year's WrestleMania was hit and miss for people. I liked it, but there's a lot of people very disappointed in it. So
yeah,
we'll see where it goes this year, man.
I feel you, brother. That night 1 main event last year, wonderful.
Yeah.
Night 2, wasn't mad at it until Travis took his time going out there. You could see it on Cody and John Cena's face.
Yeah.
Cena especially, he was just like trying to sell it. Like, that joke was funny, man. Then Travis took. I will say Travis had a great bump with the Crossroads.
Yeah.
Like, it looked like Cody Rhodes killed Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Like, him having to, like, literally hard way push him out the ring.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, but it did not go where they were hoping it would go. So not everything does.
Not everything does.
So other nerd news outside of wrestling, we've got Super Bowl happened.
Bad
Seahawks
Bunny.
won.
Seahawks. Shout out Seahawks for that.
And I watched for the commercials and the concert.
Yeah.
So I watched all 3 concerts that night. Green Day kicked it off. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Not anything fancy. I mean, it was just Green Day playing. It's cool.
Yeah.
And then halftime, there were 2 halftime shows.
Yeah, I know, bro. Bad Bunny, I only watched Bad Bunny. That was a dope show.
It was great, man.
This message was tight.
Yeah. So, not my thing. I don't listen to Spanish music. But hey, sometimes I listen. I listen to Rammstein. It's in German. I listen to jazz that has no lyrics. I listen to, electronic music. FKJ, man. I've been listening to a lot of his stuff. No lyrics in that at all. So, man, music's music.
Music's music, man.
Yeah.
It was tight. It was just a message about unity and pretty much peace.
Yeah.
World peace, man.
And then on the other channel, I had to. Dude, I grew up in that fundamentalist household where, we went to those churches that are on TBN. Trinity Broadcast Network had Kid Rock playing Ba Wata Ba. Now the TBN feed, the whole time over that song, because he's talking about chicks and porno flicks and topless dancers in that song. And it's on TBN. And they put up like clips of him talking to Joe Rogan, telling him about Jesus, like turning the volume down on that music, and then letting him play his country song where he talks about the Bible, and that was cool. But hey, when Donald Trump and Kid Rock are the Christian alternatives, dude, I can't believe in the religion I was brought up in.
It's one of those where you just seriously just are like, really, what is actually the plot? Where is the plot? What is actually happening?
I'm almost completely convinced we live in a matrix, man. Somebody's just messing with us.
Yeah, no, this is like the craziest time period.
So, in more serious news and in sad news, we lost a couple of pop culture icons. So, with us being a pop culture store, man, we got to recognize first Catherine O'Hara, man. She was Kevin's mom on Home Alone.
Yeah, wonderful.
She was She was Marla in Schitt's Creek. Did you watch that show, man?
Yeah.
She's so great.
A couple episodes. It's hilarious.
Oh man, she was so funny. She's just so bought into everything she did. But she was in all the Christopher Guest movies. Opposite of Eugene Levy a lot of the times. We paid tribute to her on movie night on Tuesday. We watched A Mighty Wind.
Okay.
You ever seen that?
No, I haven't seen that.
So A Mighty Wind is the founder or the president of a folk record label died, and they're going to do this concert in honor of him.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 3 folk acts, and one of them is the 3 dudes from Spinal Tap reunited as this folk music trio as old men. One of them is like family that was a folk group, and now they're like the new version of them. And then there's Catherine O'Hara and Eugene Levy, and they were like a duo that had a falling out, and they wanted to get back together as a reunion for this concert. But you know, Catherine O'Hara is always great, man. Her opposite Eugene Levy,
Yeah.
fantastic, and yeah, big loss there. And then the other one was Vanderbeek, man.
That was like kind of out of, to me, I don't know. I wasn't too much aware of, the
Cancer.
that it was getting, that it was getting to his, his time.
Yeah, I guess it
was kinda
found
rough.
it was getting better, and then it came back, and when it comes back, it was rough. So, Dawson's Creek, Varsity Blues, Rules of Attraction. That was a flick made by the co-writer from Pulp Fiction, and that was another movie that he made. So, celebrate these legends, and you never know when you're going to lose somebody that you look up to, enjoy their work, or somebody close to you. So, time's precious while you got it.
Truly.
W.GG. That's where you're going to want to head. You need some energy. You need some caffeine. But you don't want the jitters. You don't need the sugar crash. You're trying to get away from maybe putting all that junk in your coffee. Maybe you're not trying to do coffee every morning. You don't want to do the soda, the normal like energy drinks. Man, the stuff from W, it comes from the same coffee plant. So it's natural. There's no additives, that kind of stuff. But a good way to get your energy for the day without the crash, without the jitters. What's really cool about W2 is their anime collabs. So you want a shaker that's Chainsaw Man. Man, you can get the shaker that's Chainsaw Man. You can get the different ones, the different flavors they've got from the different anime brands, different exclusive labels. You want to have something on your shelf that, some of us are always looking for that unique branded thing to throw on the shelf and keep. Man, wash it out once you're done. But, make sure you use the code word Nerdstalgia. Let them know we sent you. That's our new sponsor. So, give them a check out if you're needing that energy. Why pick up that trash in the grocery store that, it's not all great for you, or this is a little bit more natural, and be able to get that pep in the step that you need, man, because some of us nerds, the nostalgia thing's getting real, and we're getting old, so we need that energy.
Griffin, what are you nerdy about?
Thought we'd talk, a little bit of Frankenstein. One of my favorite characters in literature and movies. A prominent tattoo that I've got here on my arm.
It's pretty sick.
With Frank.
Yeah.
So,
Pretty sick.
yeah, big fan of Frankenstein.
Frankenstein's monster. Real quick, so I know this is probably random, but you got to be a PCO fan then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
and PCO debuted for JCW when I was at the show in Denver too.
Oh,
So that was
damn.
pretty cool.
Man,
Yeah.
I should have went through, man.
Yeah.
Damn it, I should have been able to get it. Fuck. Next time. Well, we got AEW coming up, so that's gonna be tight.
Yeah.
Yes. But I just had to ask real quick because I'm like the parallels are uncanny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The influence is uncanny.
Yep.
PCO does a great job staying true to just the character.
Yeah.
Just want to see, but yeah, man. What started it off for you with Frankenstein?
So as a kid, I would be fascinated by different characters that you learn about, right? Like Scooby-Doo, He-Man. But then we were at the library at the school library. Man, I can still picture that library. I can still picture the section. And there were these old movie books. And they were like kid picture books, and they were just black and white stills from the movies. And they had the Invisible Man, they had the Wolf Man, Dracula, Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, you know, the Universal Horror Monster. So I checked those out at the library, look at them, read through them. And then I was at my grandma's house one time. It was like on TV, and I got to watch the old school 1930s Frankenstein movie. And, you know, it was just one that stuck with me.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And then, as I grew as an adult and understood more of the story better and go back to, you know, I remember this when I was younger, like Frankenstein, and you go back and watch it with different eyes as an adult. Man, and Frankenstein it's a deep movie, and Frankenstein monster is a deep character. You know, there was the book, very tough to read, but that book has been done in retellings of the book, graphic novels of the book, children's stories, and then multiple movies. And, you know, the old school 1938 Universal Horror Frankenstein, black and white. Man, that one's still just so good.
Yeah, those Universal Horror movies were awesome.
You know, as I became older, I saw Frankenstein as the monster, not Frankenstein. So Frankenstein is the doctor,
right,
that digs up a buried carcass and a brain, pairs them together, and is able to reignite life from that brain that was still alive in this body that had not fully, like, decayed.
Yeah.
So it was a science experiment to see if it could happen. Now, I listened, like in the last year or two, I listened to this lecture from like a college professor of literature talking about, they did 2 different lectures, one on Frankenstein and one on Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And if you have Audible, it was on there for free.
Oh.
So, hey.
Check it out. Plug.
Hey, I don't have an Audible sponsorship. That's just free tips. But they talked about the history of Mary Shelley, who wrote it. And she lost her husband at a young age and a sister at a young age. I think her parents died young. Like, everybody she knew died, and she was left alone. And what if you could resurrect the dead? What would it be like? That's where this idea came from. So it was born out of pain, which I think the best art is.
Yeah.
You know, music especially. You know, you hurt and you create art to suffer through it, and you share that art with other people. Other people are able to suffer through things because of your art. I just think that's a beautiful thing.
True.
So, great thing that Mary Shelley did. But in the story, you know, the movie that I watched as a kid, you didn't really go too deep into the Dr. Frankenstein. It was really about the monster, and once the monster was up and out, he was misunderstood. And this girl dies, and it was by accident. He did not kill her, but the town accused him. The old blind man was the only one, the only one who could see Frankenstein for who he was, the monster for who he was. Purposefully put in there, you know, because he just heard the man and was there to serve the man, and they were good to each other, and they were friends. He said, friend, and that was a word that the monster used, because he didn't really talk in the black and white. He talked in the book, he talked in other ones, but he didn't talk in this one, but he did say the word friend. And he didn't ask for the life that he was given, the monster. He's just a simple man who was in a place trying to connect with other people, and because of the way he looked, and because he was not normal to society in his actions or his speech, and especially in his look, he was feared. And out of that fear, attacks were done against somebody they didn't even understand. And man, we do that in life, period. I mean, there's cultural, whether it's race or country to country, you know, I've never been out of the States, so I only know these countries by the propaganda through media that I've been shared to me that I've done, or people that have been to these other countries. So perspective is super important, and I think we need to learn each other's perspectives before judging each other.
Yeah.
I also love the fact that he yearned for somebody to be with him, a soulmate, and wanted a creation to be there with him, and asked for the bride. And the bride was ugly. I mean, the bride was stitched together and was not pure, but he saw the scars and loved the person that was in there, because he just wanted somebody to connect with and love, and he was going to love that person. And it wasn't about, he saw past all the scars, all the past, and again, there's something beautiful in that.
Oh, and I mean, it's a very relatable thing as well, too. Truly.
Yeah. Now, what's become my favorite Frankenstein adaptation is Guillermo del Toro's Netflix version that came out last year. I watched it twice in the first week it was out. So good. And the first one that I've really seen truly make Dr. Frankenstein the villain. Like, he was the bad guy. He was the guy who created this of his own ambitions because he wanted to be a brilliant scientific mind.
Yeah.
But by doing that, he's created chaos in this person who is now a living, breathing, feeling, emotion-having person, but can't communicate that because he's still adapting to try to relearn how to talk, kind of like a stroke victim, which have to relearn how to walk and talk. And you know, in the movie, he does learn how to talk, and he becomes very angry with Dr. Frankenstein for the way he's treated him. And the ending is just beautiful. It's not 21 years old yet. I cannot spoil it, but I love the direction that they took. My favorite Frankenstein movie that was not directly a Frankenstein movie.
Yeah.
So you've got all kinds of, you know, like The Bride's coming out this year. It's a Maggie Gyllenhaal directed movie.
Interesting.
That's going to be about Frankenstein, the Bride of Frankenstein. There was a movie that came out within the last couple of years that was Frankenstein related. You know, any type of, you know, Reanimator was a movie that was Frankenstein related or adjacent.
It's like anything where they're playing God in that sense.
Yeah, creating life.
Yep.
My favorite one of those was the Yorgos movie Poor Things. Brilliant film, because it's Emma Stone and she has her body, that she has an infant mind put into her body. So grown woman, impulses that a grown person has when it comes to eating, when it comes to sex, when it comes to pleasure, when it comes to pain. But her brain is an infant brain that doesn't know how to say no, boundaries.
Yeah.
And all she's ever known in this was the castle. While she's in the castle, it's one color palette. She leaves the castle, it's another color palette. Yeah. There's something that happens to her. She experiences it, changes the color palette again. So the colors, the perception of the story changes with her perspective changing as she learns the world.
Yeah, no, that's very deep. Man.
Oh, it is a deep movie. They use the fisheye lens a lot, which, you know, fisheye lens was used for, like, when you're basically under a microscope, you're observing and you're learning. So every time you she is learning something new. You observe her through a fisheye lens.
That's cool.
Super symbolic, great flick. Yeah, I'm looking forward to. I'll have a little bit more time with this being everything, and we'll find some time to do. I want to do Nerds from Row E with my buddy Bo.
Nerds from Row E.
Yeah, Row E.
Yeah.
In the movie theater. It's the first row after the section where you walk in front.
Yeah.
Where you can throw your feet up on the rail. That's Row E.
Yeah.
So we like Row E. So Nerds from Row E is going to be that podcast when we get in. We're just going to do commentary on movies and talk about the movie while we go through and watch them together. So
I think that would be tight.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you sitting there chilling. It's perfect. I like the name too. Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll talk more about poor things on there. Now, if nudity and sex in movies bothers you, do not watch it. You get to see a lot of Emma Stone. If that appeals to you, hey, I don't blame you. Don't let that be the only thing. That's pervert. You like the story, like that's one of my favorite movies, and the nudity is not like something I'm searching out, man.
No, yeah, it's just, man.
I mean,
nudity
in movies is just nudity in movies.
Yeah.
When it's used
I was just
to
like,
tell the story, and it is used so well to tell the story.
Yeah.
Like the sex scenes in this movie progress the story, and they're important. But there's a lot of them.
Yeah, you're like,
but hey, if you had an adult body and adult urges, and you had an infant brain that didn't say no, that's kind of the point. So, yeah, Frankenstein. So, man, I got like a Frankenstein wall up at the house. Got some shelves, different toys.
Yeah.
Halloween time, I'll put Frankenstein stuff out. I was adding to my little NECA like the lab. I've got like the lab. I've got the table that he can sit up on. Frankenstein's monster, and you can change out the head to where it's got the gauze all around him. So I've got that.
Yeah.
Herman Monster. That was a little Frankenstein homage there. We've got a NECA Frankenstein or a NECA Herman Monster toy that I've got up there. Frankenberry, good cereal, fun character.
Frankenberry is good, man. That's tough.
Frankenberry, that's the top of all the monster cereals. That's my favorite, is Frankenberry. Makes me want to get a bowl of cereal again, man.
Man, we could do another cartoon one. At some point,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of cartoons. So I mean, there's so many to talk about.
Yeah. But yeah, Frankenstein stuff, I love finding it, man. We've got stuff here. We've got like whether it's figures or art. I even have a little wine craft that's Frankenstein monster's bust with a little cork in it. So, nostalgia, whatever you're nerdy about, man. If I can find it and it's nerdy, I'll bring it in. So
pretty much it's like literally so many things to get lost in the store.
Yeah.
So many things.
But yeah. Frankenstein, check out the movies, check out the book if you're a reader, audio book. There's so many ways to take it in. Let me know in some comments, what's your favorite Frankenstein, what's your experience of Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster. Excited about The Bride like I am. Let me know.
Seems like it's gonna be a good movie too, man. The Bride.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
the
curious
cast
to see
is killer on there,
Oh,
man.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, who's playing the Bride?
Yeah. All right, so this cast. Jessie Buckley is the bride. So I don't really know her. She was in Hamnet. They got a lot of good reviews for last year. Jake Gyllenhaal. I wonder how Maggie Gyllenhaal got him.
I mean, Jake's awesome. He's a great actor.
Christian Bale's going to be the Frankenstein's monster.
Oh.
Annette Bening's going to be there. Penelope Cruz, Peter Skarsgård, Julianne Hough. Dude, that's a deep cast.
It really is, man.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to what they do with that. Good for Maggie Gyllenhaal writing and directing.
Yeah,
I liked her as an actress. I really liked her in Cherry Baby. That was a great independent movie.
I liked her in the Dark Knight series. I thought she was great.
Yeah.
I thought she was really great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked her in there's a movie with Will Ferrell. that she's in. And Will Ferrell's like, it's almost like the Truman Show, but not. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Bro, that movie's gonna eat me alive not knowing the name of it.
Stranger Than Fiction.
Stranger Than Fiction. That movie is excellent.
Yeah.
Y'all go check that one out. If it shouts out Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, it's one of the couple of serious movies he did.
Yeah. That movie was great.
What was the other one that he did that was...
He
got kicked out of his house and he was sitting on the lawn. Everything Must Go.
Yeah, Everything Must Go. Yeah, bro.
Let's get some dark comedy elements, but yeah, it's a serious flick.
Yeah, I like it, man. I'm glad you knew what I was talking about with that one, because not too many people seen that movie.
Yeah.
It was Stranger Than Fiction. Man.
Yeah.
So.
Well, hey, this will probably be our shortest one, but you can't go into, I think we talked too much about the movie. I'll start spoiling the new one. Check it out. Check out that new one. It's exclusive to Netflix, but hey, if you want a copy of it on Blu-ray, all you got to do is hit your boy up. I'll get you one.
Hit your boy up.
So, we've got ways to make that happen. So before we go, check out the store. Also, Mixlr. That's an app where you can listen to the radio. It's pirate radio where anybody can create their own radio station. Syndicate Empire right here in Colorado Springs, right out of the Citadel. We're going to have the Nerd Block on there. It's going to start on Wednesday nights from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Every Wednesday night, 3-hour block. Got the first one all edited up, ready to go. A couple of podcasts on there. Some songs, a couple from this man right here with some Fonte tracks. Debuting that new single, Batman Jones.
Oh, yeah.
You hear it there before you stream it even.
Come on with it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So check that out. That'll be on Mixlr. Starting on Wednesdays this coming week. That's the 18th or something like that. So yeah. And then the next week will be AEW. We'll be there live in Denver at the Mission Ballroom. If you're there, come say hey. We'll be in the lower general admission bowl. Hey man, I'm dropping the day job. I can't be spending extra money on them floor seats. So
floor seats. It was like what, 200 or something?
200 to front rows 400. Hey, it's not WWE prices.
Yeah,
It'd be crazy.
I'd much rather pay for the AEW right now.
Yeah. Well, thanks, nerds, for checking us out. And, hit us up at Nerdstalgia Shop on socials, nerdstalgia.shop, at Fonte Flame on Instagram, and wherever you stream music.
Yes.
Until next time, have a good one, guys.
Chris the king of nerds, pro wrestling he swerves, that's the moves he serves. Living in the universe, ring the bell, he's there. With that passionate flair, posters up everywhere, nothing else can compare.